Brett and Sandy Hendricks welcome you to LakinSports.com and Lakin Bronx Sports on YouTube for live coverage of Lakin High Purple and Gold basketball. Purple and Gold basketball is brought to you by these great supporters of Lakin High. The KCB Bank of Lakin and Garden City, the Agency of Lakin and Garden City, your full-line insurance agency, the Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ripsimo, Matt Medill, CPA, Main Street, Lakin, Shelter Insurance, Gwen Wechter, East Highway 50, Lakin, Flashbacks Diner, West Highway 50, Lakin, the Golden Plains Credit Union, Life with a Touch of Gold, Lakin Recreation Commission, Lakin Drug, 610 O'Laughlin, Lakin, Shorty's Cafe, Main Street, Lakin, the Kearney County Economic Development, Ralph Goodnight, Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, and D-Bach Metals of Lakin. Now, let's head courtside with the voice of Lakin High Sports, Mr. Brett Hendricks.
And a good Tuesday afternoon. Welcome to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, LakinSports.com, a special edition of Lakin Lady Bronx basketball. We're in Elkhart for the opening round of the 2024 High Plains League basketball tournament. The Lady Bronx, the number 2 seed, getting set to take on the number 7 seeded Deerfield Lady Spartans. The top seed in this tournament, Wichita County, they played last night. They defeated Sublette. So Wichita County is in the semifinals on Thursday night. And then the other semifinal last night was Southwestern Heights Downing Syracuse. So one side of the semifinals bracket is set for Thursday night, and that will be Wichita County and Southwestern Heights. Tonight, we'll fill the other side of the bracket. The first 2 games on our docket today, the Lakin Lady Bronx and Lady Spartans of Deerfield. Then the Bronx and Spartans will follow roughly around 4:30, and then the nightcap games here tonight, Elkhart and Stanton County. And when we're done today, that will complete the opening rounds of this 2024 High Plains League basketball tournament. Lady Bronx looking to get back on the winning side of things today after losing to Holcomb at home on Saturday by the score of 41-25. And the Lady Bronx come in at 5-3 on the season. The Deerfield Lady Spartans come in at 2-5. They have not been on the hardwood since the 5th of January. And with all of the weather going on in the area, a lot of teams are struggling to get games in. And even today, with some schools not having school, Deerfield did not have school today, Lakin didn't have school today, but they made exceptions to their participation policies or rules to make the trip here to play these contests here this afternoon just to keep the tournament going. I think the rest of the way, though, weather-wise, we're going to be just fine here for the High Plains League tournament. Tomorrow's going to be the best day of the week. Thursday's not going to be bad, and then it's going to cool down a little bit for the weekend again. But I think for the most part, we will get through this 2024 High Plains League basketball tournament. Look at the starting lineups. First for the Lady Spartans, they are 2-5 on the season under head coach Mike Mata. They start this way. Wearing number 2, a 5-foot junior, Giselle Sines. Wearing number 3, a 5'7" junior, Brenda Harper. Wearing number 4, a 5'6" senior, Shaylee Hill. Wearing number 5, a 5'1" senior, Alyssa Smith. And wearing number 15, a 5'7" sophomore, Ashley Hernandez. Starting lineup for your Lakin Lady Bronx. The Lady Bronx 5-3 on this season under third-year head coach J.C. Holloway. Wearing number 2, a 5'2" senior, averaging 5 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, Reagan Shavira. Wearing number 10, a 5'11" senior, averaging 6.5 points per game and 5 rebounds per contest, Sammy Vogel. Wearing number 11, a 5'3" sophomore, averaging 5 points per game and 2 rebounds per contest, Jordan McCombs. Kinsey Loman Fuller wears number 14. She's a 5'9" senior, averaging 1.5 points per game while grabbing 2 rebounds per contest. In the fifth and final starter for the Lady Broncs, a 5'10 senior wearing number 24, is Jared Davidson. Davidson averaging 12 points per game and 5 rebounds per contest. Deerfield comes in averaging 28.8 points per game, while the Lady Broncs are averaging 47.3. Lady Broncs are shooting 36.3% from the field. They grab 31 rebounds per game while shooting 57% from the free throw line. And you are needing a score sheet, and I hope I have one for you. Hey, there we go. There we go.
We're going to do the starting lineup for Deerfield and Lakin. For Deerfield, number 2, Giselle Stein. For Lakin, number 2, Regan Chavara. Deerfield, number 3, Brenda Harper. Lakin, number 10, Samantha Vogel. Deerfield, number 4, Shaylee Hill.
You got green lights, Jared?
Yep.
All right, we're set to go. Starting lineups introduced. Lady Broncs, the home team in the home white uniforms, purple letters and numbers trimmed in gold. Deerfield will be the road team in the road red uniforms, white letters and numbers. And now we will break for the national anthem. Lineups introduced, national anthem in the books. We are set for Lakin Lady Bronc basketball in this 2024 High Plains League basketball tournament. If memory serves me correct, this is the 52nd annual women's tournament. The boys, on the boys' side, it's the 72nd annual tournament. The boys started playing this tournament in 1951, while the girls had the first tournament in 1971. Brenda Harper and Sammy Vogel set to tip things off. The Lady Broncs in the home white uniforms going from our left to our right in this opening half, and the first possession belongs to Deerfield. Shaylee Hill with it, has it knocked away by Reagan Shavera. Deerfield inbound in the far corner. Long pass off the fingertips of Shaylee Hill. The loose ball run down by Giselle Sines. On the right wing with it is Brenda Harper. Lakin comes out in a man-to-man. That's 3 straight passes that Lakin's got a hand on. And a double dribble out front, and it goes back to Lakin. Three from the right side by Jordan McCombs. In and out, won't go. Kinsey Loman Fuller with the rebound. And the Lady Broncs will set it up. Left side, Reagan fires from 3, and she'll hit it this time. Reagan Shavera puts the Lady Broncs on the board with the 3. And the Lady Broncs on top early. Anna Lakin steal at the timeline. Kinsey, the drive, and layup good. And a timeout quickly on the floor. Called by Deerfield. 30-second timeout. The winner of this game will face the winner of tonight's second women's semifinal, and that will be Elkhart and Stanton County. Stanton County, the number 3 seed, Elkhart, the number 6 seed, and of course the Lady Broncs, the number 2 seed, coming into this afternoon. Those of you that are joining us wondering why Deerfield's in the High Plains League basketball tournament, there is a reason, just for the simple reason the High Plains League tournament, High Plains League has 7 teams in it. McCombs missed the layup, Sammy missed the putback, and the rebound ripped out of there by Brenda Harper. But with the High Plains League with 7 teams, it's a lot easier to bracket, and through an agreement between Deerfield and the High Plains League, Deerfield's the 8th team in this tournament. 3 from the corner, off the back iron, won't go. Jordan McCombs with the rebound. Steal out front, ball is loose. Davidson picks it up. Over to Sammy on the baseline. Kinsey off the iron, won't go. Sammy with the rebound. Jarrah from short range rattles it in. And the Lady Broncs jumping out to a 7-0 lead. Just a 9-game all-time series between these two schools. Lakin owns an 8-1 edge. McCombs into Sammy, who lays it off the glass. Lakin with pressure, stolen away by Jared Davidson. Davidson in the paint, hands it off to Sammy, who lays it off the glass once again. Vogel now with 4 points. And the Lady Bronc lead already in double figures. Got a whistle on the play. That foul will go against Sammy Vogel. That's her first. Lady Broncs with a line change. Amari Escabel, Aaron Michaelis, Lilia Villa, Tabry Loman Fuller, and Maya Brown all in for the Lady Broncs. Shaylee Hill dribbles around Brown off the glass, too high. Aaron Michaelis with the rebound. Aaron lost the handle on the pass, gets it back. She'll fire from 3. That's short. And the ball is brought down by Shaylee Hill. Near steal out front. Hill does control. Now Lilia able to steal it. And Lilia out in front with it. Left-handed layup. Oh, lost it. Oh, I thought maybe that went off her leg, but they're going to keep it with Lakin. I thought it did go off Lilia's leg.
It did too.
Lob inside. Maya in and out, won't go. Rebound to Ashley Hernandez. Shaylee Hill with it, walks it up the floor. Underneath, intended for Smith. Last touch. They're going to say by Aaron Michaelis, and Deerfield will keep it on their baseline. 4.5 to go in the first quarter. Lady Bronx out to an 11-0 lead. Hill with the inbounds in the corner. And throws it away. Ball goes back to Lakin. Lilia with it, top of the key. They work it near side to Amari. Now over to Aaron. Aaron fires from three. That's short once again. And the rebound comes down to Brenda Harper. Giselle Signs with it, walks it to the right side. Harper with it on the wing, guarded by Tabry. Hernandez three, top of the key, hits it. And Deerfield on the board. Near side, Amari steps inside the stripe and gets the shooter's roll. First basket of the afternoon for Amari Escabel. It's a 10-point Lady Bronx lead. 3:20 to go, opening quarter. And Aaron with the steal. And we've got a tie-up. The arrow belongs to Lakin. Lakin with a line change back into the lineup. Kiara, Reagan, Jordan, Kinsey, and Sammy on the floor for the Lady Bronx. 3 minutes to go, opening quarter. Lady Bronx lead it by 10. Davidson from the right corner, three off the side of the iron, won't go. Sammy Vogel there cleaning up the boards and lays it back up and in. Vogel now with 6 points. Stolen on the inbounds. Ball loose on the floor. Davidson hands it to Jordan. They'll work it outside. Reagan with the three. That's off the rim. And Reagan chases down the loose ball. Lady Bronx reset it. Deerfield in a 2-3 zone. Off the glass by Sammy. Good. Nice play that time by Reagan. Jordan was running baseline, and everybody concentrated on Jordan running baseline. Sammy easily right there. Sammy with 8 first quarter points. And the Lady Bronx out to their biggest lead at 14. Sammy steps out from 17. That's short. Davidson saves it in right to Kinsey. That's short off the front of the rim as well. Outlet with the rebound to Alyssa Smith. Under 2 to go first quarter. Signs in the corner. Back up top to Brenda Harper. And a steal by Kinsey. Kinsey spins.
Well,
Pass a little hot to handle.
yeah, a little hot for 2.5 feet.
So with 1:36 to go in the quarter, it goes back to the Lady Bronx. Giselle Signs with it. Across to Alyssa Smith. Dribbles between the double team, and a Lakin foul will be called. And that's going to be on Jordan McCombs. And they say that's 2 fouls on her. I thought Sammy had the first one.
Sammy did.
Well, they got 2 fouls up there for Jordan, though. Huh. 'Cause we've only got 2, right?
Yeah, just Sammy and her.
Jordan on the drive, sidestepped the defender. And able to lay it up and in. Shaylee Hill with it in the near corner. Lob inside, Harper off the back iron, won't go. Davidson with the rebound. Outlet to Reagan. And stolen away by Alyssa Smith. Smith on the drive will be fouled by, I believe, Kinsey Lohman-Fuller. Third foul on the Lady Bronx. Deerfield yet to commit one in this quarter. 44.5 seconds to go. Deerfield inbound under their own basket. Ashley Hernandez with the inbounds. Backside, Shaylee Hill is fouled on the attempt. And will go to the line to shoot 2. That foul on Jared Davidson. I think the scoreboard's just going to show 2 fouls. It shows 2 for Jared, too.
Stuck on 2.
I think so. Shaylee Hill hits the free throw. Second free throw short.
I'll just take that one up.
Right side off the hands of Harper, and the ball comes back to the Lady Bronx. Aaron Michaelis into the lineup for Lakin. Lady Bronx basketball, 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Sammy with the short range shot. Nice seal off that time by Aaron.
I'd say you'd be able to do that all night.
Well, Lakin definitely has the height advantage in this contest as Sammy blocks the shot at the buzzer. And that's the end of our first quarter. The Lady Bronx on top of Deerfield in this first round of the 2024 High Plains League basketball tournament. They lead it by the score of 21-4. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the second quarter for you right here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools. (21-4), the Lakin Lady Bronx lead Deerfield after the first 8 minutes of play. Tabry Lohman-Fuller into the lineup for Lakin during that quarter timeout. Smith just did beat the 5-second count. Hill, lob into Harper. Harper has it blocked by Sammy into the hands of Aaron. Up to Amari, over to Lilia. Lilia layup missed, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. I said that Tabry was into the lineup during the timeout. Amari, Lilia in as well. That foul will go against Giselle Sines. That's her first. Lilia at the line to shoot 2. And that one's short. Lilia coming into today a 54% free throw shooter. Lakin as a team shooting 57%. And Lilia gets that one to fall. Near steal on the near sideline. I don't know who Lily almost ran over, Coach Holloway or the gentleman that's
I think Coach Holloway.
looking for a place to sit there.
We have a timeout for nachos.
Oh, destroyed somebody's nachos. Okay. Okay. Lily, you owe him some nachos. I like watching those nacho crashes at professional games, though. Because the bad thing about it, it costs that guy a ton of money to lose those nachos on the floor.
It's $13. Pick them back up and keep on going with them.
Usually that athlete is very good about it and will buy him some nachos to replace it. Steal, Lilia comes spinning away with it, and it's a 4-on-1. Aaron lays it in. I was watching one last night on YouTube. It was a concessions fail. Baseball guy went into the stands, and when his foot came through, and I mean that dude had a big old tray of nachos. Sammy with the steal, up to Amari, and she walked with it. And he was very nice to bring the guy some more nachos, but what sucks, it wasn't near the size of the one of the tray that he destroyed. I'm thinking, come on, dude, you're a millionaire, and you bring me this to replace? Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, a full timeout by someone, but I don't know who it was. Deerfield.
Deerfield with the full timeout. Let's take one as well. We're in the second quarter. Lady Bronx lead it by 20, 24-4. We'll take a timeout. We're back after this.
Matthew Medill, CPA, Main Street, Lakin, is a proud supporter of Lakin High School sports and Lakin USD 215. Matthew has owned his accounting firm since November 2014 and completes tax returns for farm-related activities that include farmers and ranchers, personal tax returns, grow yards, and crop dusters. Matthew is a certified public accountant in charge of raising funds to create an endowment fund for USD 215. Matthew Medill, CPA, Main Street, Lakin.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, LakinSports.com. Brett and Jared with you once again, bringing you Lakin Lady Bronx basketball. First of two games here this afternoon. Our second game will be the Bronx and the Spartans of Deerfield. That game scheduled for around 4:30. Lakin in a 2-3 zone. Alyssa Smith with the basketball and a foul out front. That'll go on Lilia Villa. First foul by the Lady Bronx. Smith takes the inbound. Over to Signs on the right wing. Back up top, Smith knocked away. Now a trap in the corner. And Smith able to knock that off of Lilia. Lily was very close to a steal there. So Deerfield tries it all over again. Over to Signs once again, picks up the dribble, and she's trapped. Up to Harper along the sideline. Hill in the paint, lays it in. Shaylee Hill with three. Inside Aaron. And a foul called. And that might be on Hill. We'll wait and see. And it is. First foul on Shaylee Hill. Jared Davidson to inbound for the Lady Bronx. Lilia in the corner. They'll work it up top. Davidson. Lakin works it around the arc, but it's a 3-second count. Jarrell stood there too long. Lakin in that situation there had two posts in the same spot. Lilia able to knock that one away. Oh, it was a double touch. Well, Lilia came away from it doing a double touch, so she did get the call. Escobar 3, left side, off the glass. Davidson with the rebound out to Lilia. She'll fire from 3. It's off the back iron. Ball loose. And we've got a tie-up. Arrow points to Lakin. Reagan, Jordan, Kinsey, and Sammy back into the lineup for Lakin. Lakin with the original starting 5 out there. Lob inside. Davidson turns and hits it over Brenda Harper. Lakin gets it back on the turnover. Just over 5 minutes to go first half. Davidson on the wing. Whips it over to Reagan. 3 from the left side and rattles it home. Reagan Shavir with her second 3 of the afternoon. And the Lady Broncs lead it now by 23. Smith dribbling out front. Reagan reaches in, knocks it away. Deerfield inbound on the far sideline in front of the Lady Bronc bench. Kinsey able to reach in and tie up on the inbounds. The arrow points to Deerfield. And they'll try the inbounds once again from that same spot. That's a 5 count. So Lakin basketball, just over 4.5 to go first half. I want to thank Marissa Aller on our camera this afternoon. And a traveling violation on Jordan McCombs gives it back to the Lady Spartans. Hill with it, dribbles to the far side, gives it up to Brenda Harper. Harper's pass tipped by Kinsey into the hands of McCombs. McCombs up to Kinsey. Kinsey layup, won't go. And it's going to go to Deerfield. There was a lot of hands there. I don't know how you saw who that went off of. There was about 4 pairs of hands all on that basketball there. So Deerfield basketball. Smith across the timeline, picks up the dribble looking for help. Pass underneath, knocked away by Jordan. Now Deerfield inbound on their baseline. Deerfield's creating a lot of problems on their own when they pick up the dribble 30 feet from the basket.
Yeah, those long passes aren't going to help you out.
Deerfield works it around the arc. Ashley Hernandez has it in the far corner and another Lady Bronc steal. Reagan. Layup too strong. Kinsey the follow. It's too strong. Sammy in there, and she's going to be fouled on the putback. I like watching Sammy trail that play. Foul will go against Brenda Harper. That's her first. Sammy at the line to shoot 2. And that one in and out, won't go. Second free throw is good. You got Sammy for 11?
Yep.
Okay. Pass over to Hill. Kinsey able to knock it into the hands of Reagan. Reagan over to Kinsey. Glass got it. Harper with it, guarded by McCombs. Long pass near side, knocked away by Davidson. Up to Jordan. Left-handed layup is good. Jordan McCombs with her second basket. And it's a 28-point Lady Bronc lead with just under 2.5 to go first half. Smith picked up the dribble. Almost walked with it. She got rid of that ball just before she put that foot down. Well, that would have been a travel again. Harper in the low post. Sammy reaches in, ties it up, and it comes back to Lakin. Lakin with a fresh 5 back into the contest. Amari, Tabry, Maya, Aaron, and Lilia. Aaron running baseline. And we've got a timeout. Coach Holloway had a play that he wanted them to run, and they weren't getting it done. So in that situation, he's going to call a timeout. Kind of explain to him what he wants. You could hear him in the background. One thing in the program this year, they didn't put league records, the league tournament records in here. So
I might do it for the JUCO.
Well, I think this is the program they use throughout. So I'm going to have to print some stuff off before we hit the airwaves on Thursday. I like having some of that stuff to refer to. Inside, Maya Brown off the glass. Lady Bronx currently on a 12-0 run. They lead it by 30. Knocked away by Amari. Deerfield inbound on their sideline. At the half, we'll have the first half numbers. We'll talk to Bronx head coach Nate Schmidt as the Bronx open up tournament play in our second game here today. Shot blocked by Michaelis, and it'll stay with the Spartans with 1:14 to go in the first half. Out to Smith, left wing, 3 off the back iron will go. Lilia Villa with the rebound. Lilia pass, Amari saves it back in, right back to Aaron, who lays it up and in. Is that a situation of knowing where your teammate's going to be?
Either that or hoping.
Well, you know what? It looked like they knew what they were doing anyway. I think Lilia and Aaron have had plays like that before.
Well, that was Amari that saved it.
Oh, that was Amari. Oh, okay. It was Lilia that made the pass up the floor. Yeah. In starting that play, one thing I liked with Lilia, too, as soon as she had that ball in her hands, her eyes were already looking. She hadn't even taken a dribble yet, and her eyes were already up the floor. Aaron on the wing. Works it near side to Amari. Into Maya. Shot blocked, and Lakin will keep the possession with 33.6 seconds to go in the half.
Oh, it's fine. I thought she was going to get called for 3 seconds.
Lob into Maya, off the glass. It's good. Now with under 20 to go, Smith picks up the dribble, looking for some help. And the ball shot blocked by Maya Brown, but a foul called. Foul will go against Maya. And that sends Giselle Signs to the line to shoot 2. Nope, they're going to stay on the floor. Really?
Yes.
Really?
Fine.
Huh, interesting. Brenda Harper with it in the corner. Ball knocked away. Lilia with it. Up the floor. Amari. Layup got it. And with that, that is the half. The Lakin Lady Broncs leading Deerfield at the break by the score of 42-6. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the halftime numbers, and we'll talk to Bronc head coach Nate Schmidt. You're watching Lady Bronc basketball on your home for Lakin High School Sports, Lakin Bronc YouTube, and LakinSports.com. You want to go ahead and hit the laundry list, Jared.
LakinSports.com could not bring you Lakin High Sports without the continued support of our great sponsors. Thanks to these great businesses: the KCB Bank of Lakin and Garden City, the Agency of Lakin and Garden City, your full-line insurance agency, Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ripsema, Shelter Insurance, Gwen Wechter, East Highway 50 Lakin, Flashbacks Diner, West Highway 50 Lakin, the Golden Plains Credit Union, Life with a Touch of Gold, the Lakin Recreation Commission, Lakin Drug, 610 O'Laughlin Lakin, Shorty's Cafe, Main Street Lakin, the Kearney County Economic Development, Ralph Goodnight, Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, Hendricks Welding, Brad Hendricks, and D-Bach Metals of Lakin, Player of the Game medal sponsor. Again, thank you, sponsors. Please let them know you appreciate what they do. Now back we go with the voice of Lakin High Sports, Brett Hendricks.
We're at the half. The Lakin Lady Broncs leading Deerfield by the score of 42-6 in the opening round of the 2024 High Plains League basketball tournament. Look at the totals. First for Deerfield, Ashley Hernandez with a 3. She has 3 points, and Shaylee Hill with 3. And that is it for Deerfield. Shaylee Hill 1 for 2 from the free throw line. The only 2 free ones that Deerfield attempted in the first half. For the Lakin Lady Broncs, Sammy Vogel leading the way with 11. Reagan Shavera with 6. Jordan McCombs, Kinsey Loman Fuller, Amari Escobar, Maya Brown with 4 points apiece. Jared Davidson with 2, Aaron Michaelis with 2, and Lilia Villa with 1 point. From the free throw line, Lilia 1 for 2. Sammy is 1 for 2, so Lakin 2 for 4 from the stripe in the first half. In our second game here this afternoon, we're going to have Broncs basketball, and we appreciate Bronc head coach Nate Schmidt joining us as always. Coach, thanks for taking the time out.
Yeah, absolutely, anytime.
A fun time of the year. If Mother Nature will just cooperate this week, I love tournament time, and I know you do as well.
Yeah, it's one of our favorite times of the year, and I know I've said this before, but it's something I always remember. When I interviewed for the job several years ago, one of the things that stood out to me about the interview was how, passionate Miss Lohman was about the Broncs playing well at the High Plains League tournament, and how adamant she was that, if you're fortunate enough to get this job, it's important to us that we play well. And, I've never forgot that. And, I've taken a great deal of pride in that, and trying to always have our teams playing well as we go into it. And it has, selfishly, an importance to me. I played in the High Plains League tournament and have coached in it for many of years, and get the opportunity to be an administrator in the High Plains League and going to the monthly meetings, and it's just it's rich in tradition and history, and there's been a lot of good players and teams and coaches, and so just to be a part of it is pretty special. And so, we need to live up to the expectation on our end, and make sure we perform well as well. And not to ramble on, but it's kind of funny. On the way up here, I was telling the boys I had 3 or 4 different former players text me, and they said, "Hey, good luck this week, Coach." And they all said, "Man, there's some of my greatest memories, of high school basketball was the league tournament." And it's like, yeah, this is a big deal. This is important, and that's what we're trying to instill in these guys is, this week could be a memory for quite a long time for you, and so that's the approach we're taking this week.
And to think about it is, and those players, they remember the High Plains League tournament, and I'm sure those players that texted you were probably members of winning teams.
Yeah, no
and
doubt.
That makes the memory even sweeter. But, we've talked many times about that tournament going when it moves to Garden City Community College. Now, it's not Allen Fieldhouse. It's not, it's not the big places to go play.
Yeah.
But it is a college-type atmosphere that a lot of these boys will never experience that ever again. And, hey, a lot of times I know I've seen pictures. The Broncs get to use the Bronc Buster locker room a lot of times and get to, spill a little water to celebrate a champion and things like that. But, it's all part of the excitement.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're very appreciative of Garden City Community College and everything that they do for us. And especially me and our team, we go over there in the summer and, we spend a day of our team camp over there a lot of times. And then we go over there always the Sunday before we start and we practice. And so they're nice enough to let us in and take advantage of the facility. And again, selfishly, that's where I played, and so it's important to me, and I take a great deal of pride to go over and show to a lot of the people that are still there that were there when I was there. Hey, I'm taking a lot of what I learned at Garden City Community College and the toughness and the aggressiveness and the passion, and trying to instill that into our team. And like I said, I take a great deal of pride in that and making sure that that's the way our players, that's the way our team plays when we go over there and want to represent Lakin very well when we're in the tournament. And it's not an arrogance thing, but I just think that's just the direction we're headed and where we are in our program. That we don't want to just play in it, and we don't want to just play well in it, or be in the finals on Saturday. Like, we want to win this thing, and we believe we have a good enough team to do so. It's just, putting it all together and competing our tails off and, and one step at a time and getting there and accomplishing that.
And one thing that we talked off the air earlier, and I don't have any of my history stuff here, but come Thursday, me, I'm the stats geek and the league history, which, I put in a lot of hours.
Absolutely.
Getting the High Plains League history stuff. But unfortunately, the Broncs did not win the title last year, but had won the tournament 3 times the 3 previous years, and only one of 3 schools that have ever won it back to back to back. And unfortunately, got to restart the old ticker this year as far as trying to get a roll going. But Lakin in that position to let's go ahead and start it over again. But the thing about it is, you talked about how passionate it was in your interview. I think you've taken that to heart, because Lakin has never in your tenure played they've never finished worse than 4th in the High Plains League tournament. So that right there, for one, you take pride in it, but these boys work very hard to get to there. Lakin has never lost a first-round tournament game in your tenure, and has always been in that main gym at Garden City Community College with a chance to play for a title or a third place, even the third place plaque.
Yeah, and I mean it's special, considering the great players and great teams that have played in it and stuff. But as like I said, we want to play well every year when we go to it, and we're coming off of a big win. We learned a lot from a bad loss, and now we're coming off a big win, and we gotta learn how to learn from those big wins too, and keep the momentum going. And we've been talking a lot lately about, everybody wants to, let's just use this week as an example, everybody wants to look to Saturday night and win in a championship, right? Well, we believe in our program that, how many times up until that point can you be a champion? Can you have champion-like tendencies, and can you be a champion, go 1-0 on every rep, every set, every day, every possession, be a champion, and then the championships will take care of itself. So, that's what we're after today is, it's not about our opponent today, it's about us, and, how good can we be, and, how many times can we win those mental battles with ourselves. I could walk in that locker room right now and give them 100-question test on just anything that we preach in our program, and I guarantee you they'd probably all get a perfect score. And it's not about whether they don't know about what to do, it's are they willing to do it, and are they willing to do it consistently? And, the more times we can do that, the more success that we're going to have.
One of the things we didn't talk about is your opponent here today, and we talk about Lakin's history in the High Plains League tournament. Lakin and Deerfield have no history in the High Plains League tournament. First ever matchup between these two schools in this tournament. So a chance to make history and start history. But I'll tell you what, a lot of people maybe question why Deerfield's in this tournament. But the reason is they do this league a favor by giving this league an 8th team to run a full bracket.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'm very appreciative of Deerfield, becoming the 18th for us because – Brett, that 7-team tournament, that's tough. And,
it is.
We've had to face some of the repercussions of it and, come down here on a Saturday and play a tough Texoma team. And,
yes.
Just the 8th team, it makes it so much easier, and appreciative of Deerfield. And, I'll tell you, Brett, they start 4 freshmen that are very skilled. And, they are freshmen right now. But I tell you what, here in a couple years, if they're still in it, we better watch out because they could be competing, for a chance to mess this whole thing up, if you would. So, anyways.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want Deerfield coming in here and winning this tournament, but if they're invited, they have every right to try to win it as well. But Coach, I know we went way deep into this when Jared's sitting over there becoming a spectator. I need to put him back to work.
Yeah.
Hey, as always, thanks for taking the time to talk
you,
to us. And we're not going to talk tonight. We're going to, since there's games after us, we'll wrap all this stuff up, but we'll have plenty of chances to talk when we get to Garden City on Thursday.
Sounds good. Thank you, Brett.
Good luck today, Coach. Giselle Signs trapped out front, and Deerfield throws it away. And it'll go back to the Lady Bronx. Sammy from the free throw line, short off the front of the rim. That rebound off the hands of Jared Davidson, out of bounds. And it will go to Deerfield. Jared back in with us. I was able actually to keep that clock going while Coach and I were talking.
Well, it shouldn't be too hard. Not using your hands to talk.
Yeah, but that's asking me to keep my eyes and my hands and my mouth and everything running at the same time, and it's called multitasking, and I'm not very good at it. From the left wing, short off the rim, Jordan McCombs with the rebound. Up the floor, Reagan drives left side, high off the glass. It won't go. Ball is loose and run down by Giselle Signs. The only thing I missed was Deerfield had a basket, but I didn't catch who made it.
If you show me the list of players, I'll be able to tell you. Hernandez.
Number 15?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice call. Tie up out front, Davidson and Shaylee Hill. And Lakin owns the arrow.
I just remember hearing her name, but I couldn't really remember exactly what it was.
I tried to slip the right side of my headset off to hear, and I couldn't hear it either. 5.5 to go, third quarter. Lady Bronx well in front, leading at 44-8. Davidson three from the right side. That's short. And Reagan with the rebound out front. She'll fire from long range. And that's off the side of the iron as well. Giselle Signs with the rebound for Deerfield. Hill on the drive, loses it in the paint. Kinsey and Reagan both falling out of bounds, can't control it. I don't know if it was last touch by Lakin for them to try to save it, did it?
I thought it was Deerfield.
I thought it might have been off red as well, but Deerfield will keep it. Hernandez to inbound on the baseline.
5 seconds.
And another 5-second call forced by the Lakin defense. Ball will go back to the Lady Broncs. Davidson on the near wing, 2-3 zone played by Deerfield. Lady Broncs with the passing game. Kinsey, turnaround, high off the glass, it won't go. And the rebound comes off the Hill. Harper with it on the right wing. Now to Hilltop the key. Way beyond the arc. Out the hands of Alyssa Smith, stolen away by Reagan. Reagan up the left side, layup is short. Sammy, oh, nice attempt, nice effort there by Sammy Vogel. Tap dancing the inline. Tried to save it back in, but they said she was on the stripe. So in for the Lady Broncs, press 5. Amari, Aaron, Lilia, Maya, and Tabry. Smith picks up the dribble, looking for help. And a timeout called by Deerfield. Mike Mata, the Lady Spartans head coach, saved another Spartan timeout, turnover there as he gets the timeout. Timeout on the floor, we're going to take one as well. Lady Broncs on their way to an opening round win here in the High Plains League Basketball Tournament. They lead Deerfield 44-6. We're taking a break. We're back after this.
Rural communities are known for their unequaled support of their hometown sports teams. KCB Bank can help you take it to the next level. We now offer Hometown School Pride debit cards, and these cards feature your hometown team mascot so you can show your pride each time you buy something. The best part, they're made right here on site, so there's no waiting for one to come in the mail. Get in touch with us right now and let us help you show your hometown pride. KCB Bank, with 3 locations, Garden City, Lakin, and on the web under your favorite search engine. Member FDIC.
It's time to get involved with the Lakin Recreation Commission, 702 North Campbell in Lakin. The Lakin Rec Commission with Wellness Center, aerobics, adult programs, youth programs, sewing, and more. For more information about all the great activities of the Lakin Rec Commission, call 620-355-7039. The Lakin Recreation Commission, providing recreational opportunities to enhance the quality of life for the people of the community by promoting social interaction and the productive use of leisure time.
A tie up underneath on the post pass. Deerfield owns the arrow. And Lilia with the steal off the inbound. She'll bring it up herself. Mari out front and walked with it. Ball goes back to Deerfield. Hill out front, guarded by Michaelis, now double teamed. Signs takes it in the paint. Ball loose on the floor. Aaron Michaelis right there to tie it up. Arrow points to Lakin. Aaron on the left wing to Tabry at the free throw line. They work it right side. Villa with the three-pointer. It's off the front of the rim. The ball is loose out in front. And it'll be off the Spartans and go back to Lakin with 2:55 to play in the quarter. Lilia with it. Amari running baseline. Lob underneath. Tabry has to save it back in, but right at Shaylee Hill. Hill double teamed, and the outlet to Ashley Hernandez. Hill with it on the right wing. Hill on the baseline, she'll be fouled. And we'll wait and see who it's on. It'll be on Amari Escobar, her first foul. Shaylee Hill to the line to shoot 2. Shaylee missed the first one, hits the second one. In the low post, Maya picks it up off the ground out front to Lilia. Lilia stops, jump pass to Tabry. It's blocked by Harper. And Shaylee Hill with the rebound. Harper on the wing, guarded by Tabry. Hill reverses the dribble, takes it to the baseline looking for help, into Smith. Smith backs into the paint. They'll work it back up top the arc. 1:10 to go in the quarter. Listening to their public address announcer, he's trying to do a little play-by-play during the...
you can't.
You're not supposed to do that. Escobar, the layup assist from Aaron. Amari was 6. Yeah, you're really not supposed to be doing that.
After a bucket, you can.
Yes, you can say who makes the bucket, but you don't do commentary during a basketball game. I mean, it's not really causing any disturbance in this game, but not what you're supposed to be doing. Hill, pass underneath. Hernandez guarded by Brown, back out to Hill. Lilia with the steal. Amari missed the layup, gets the rebound. She's tied up by Alyssa Smith, and the arrow points to Deerfield. Here with it on the wing, guarded by Michaelis. Up top now to Signs, and the buzzer will sound before she puts up the shot. We have played 3 quarters. Lady Bronx lead it 46-9 as we go to the 4th and final quarter. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the 4th quarter for you right here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube.
Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Sox at Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Fantastic burgers, Coney and Chicago hot dogs, Philly, steak, BLT, and chicken sandwiches, along with ice cream treats like the traditional banana split, sundaes, shakes, malts, and cones. Dine in or carry out. Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Sox at the one and only fantastic Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lake and Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic sites throughout the county. Take advantage of what Kearney County has to offer. Contact Ralph Goodnight, Kearney County Economic Development, or on the web at www.kearneycountykansas.com. LakinSports.com.
Lakin basketball as we start the fourth quarter. Davidson from 12 off the front rim, won't go. Reagan with the rebound. Little hook shot there in the paint. Reagan now in double figures with 10. And the Lady Broncs on top by 39. It will be a running clock in this fourth quarter. Steele out front. Reagan with it. Layup too strong. Jordan McCombs with the putback, missed it off the side. And a foul. Sammy with the rebound gets knocked to the floor. Brenda Harper with the foul. That's her second. Jared Davidson to inbound. Work it up top to Reagan. Now over to Jordan. She'll fire from three and hit it. Jordan McCombs with the three. 51-9, the Lady Broncs lead it. Hill into the corner to Ashley Hernandez. She's guarded by Kinsey. Hernandez on the dribble. Kinsey knocks it away. Clock is running in this fourth quarter. More importantly, the Lady Broncs will get back to the winning side of things after seeing their 5-game winning streak snapped with that loss to Holcomb on Saturday night. Hill bounce pass to Smith. Hernandez underneath, backs in. Foul will go against Kinsey. And actually, Kinsey did a pretty good job. She went straight up with her hands.
Yep.
So the second foul on Kinsey. And the free throw off the mark. At the free throw line is Ashley Hernandez. Her first trip to the line. Now she'll get a second opportunity here. And that one's good. Kinsey in the paint, can't get the roll. She's fouled, will go to the line to shoot two. Brenda Harper with the foul, that's her third. Kinsey at the line to shoot a pair. Kinsey just 1 for 2 from the line this year. And she hits the first one. Second free throw coming up and good. Kinsey went from one of two to now shooting 75%, 3 for 4 from the stripe. Lady Broncs now lead at 53-10.
I mean, she's only shot 2 free throws today.
What do you mean?
Those are her only 2 free throws of the day.
I know, but she was 1 for 2 coming into the day.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant from the first half.
Jordan McCombs called for the foul there. Sends Alyssa Smith to the line to shoot 2 free throws. No, she came in shooting 50%. Now shooting 75%. Fresh 5 in for the Lady Broncs as the clock continues to run at 3:30 to go in this first round contest. Smith was a second opportunity.
And we're 4 for 6 on free throws today.
Lady Broncs started the year shooting around 67, 68% from the free throw line and have struggled since. Peyton Ansel into the lineup for the Lady Bronx. 3 from the right side. Lilia Vias 3 off the mark. And Shaylee Hill with the rebound. Harper with it, top of the key, guarded by Tabry. Tabry almost tied up. Now up front to Hill. Under 2.5 to go. Clock continues to roll. Hill into Harper, off the glass, too strong. Hernandez with the rebound and loses the handle, stolen away by Peyton Ansel. Outlet Amari has it stolen away, and Deerfield has it. Pass underneath, Giselle Sines lays it up and in. Peyton with it, dribbles right side. Amari back out to Peyton. Julia with it up top. They'll reset the offense. Pass thrown behind Amari and stolen away by Hernandez. As Deerfield has it, under 1 minute to play here in this opener. Lakin will advance to take on either Stanton County or Elkhart. And a 3 off the glass by Giselle Sines. Lilia in the paint, can't get the roll. And Aaron with the putback, it's off the mark. Lilia had it blocked. Lady Bronx with 3 chances there. Sines with it in the corner. Knocked away by Tabry. Clock continues to run. May not even get the inbounds in. And they do. 5 seconds to play in this contest. Lilia with the steal as the buzzer sounds. And that'll do it. Lady Bronx, a 53-16 winner over Deerfield in the first round of the High Plains League basketball tournament. Once again, the Lady Bronx will advance to Thursday night's 6 o'clock contest against the winner of Stanton County and Elkhart. And that game going on here in Elkhart a little bit later, about the time we're going to be wrapping this up and getting out of here and heading home. So once again, the Lady Bronx win it 53-16. We'll just go over the totals right now, then we'll take some time off. We're back on the air at 4:30 with Bronx basketball, and we'll just go ahead and give the totals here now. Ashley Hernandez leading the way for Deerfield with 6 points, Giselle Sines with 5, Shaylee Hill with 4, and Alyssa Smith with 1. From the free throw line, Deerfield 1 of 2 in the first half, 3 of 6 in the second, and they finished 4 of 8 for the game. For the Lady Bronx, balanced scoring. Sammy Vogel with 11 first half points and finishes with 11. Reagan Shavira finishes with 10. Jordan McCombs with 7. Kenzie Loman Fuller with 6. Amari Escabel with 6. Maya Brown with 4, Jared Davidson with 2, Aaron Michaelis with 2, and Lilia Villa with 1. From the free throw line, Sammy 1 for 2, Kinsey 2 for 2, and Lilia 1 for 2, 4 of 6.
Jared for 4 points and Aaron for 4 points.
You
But
got 4? Okay.
yeah.
Well, I have a lot to do here, you know. I miss a few here once in a while. No comment. You're off your game today. You're giving me way too much credit.
Well, I just don't think with this game you had too much on your plate.
Well, that's going to do it for us here in Deerfield. Once again, the Lady Broncs win it by the score of 53-16. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back on the air. You know, give us about 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. We're back on the air with Broncs basketball here from the 2024 High Plains League Tournament. Take care. We'll talk to you in a bit.